Alright, so we're doing a podcast. Welcome, everybody. Late Night with Deep Shit.
Hey!
Numero dos.
Hey, number 2.
How's it going, guys?
You don't have to keep that, right?
No.
Nah, you're good. You're good. You're good.
No.
So,
You want me to
fuck
keep
it. Keep
Alright,
it.
I'll keep it.
in this
Keep it.
shut up. In this podcast or whatever we call this thing, I'm
Late Night with
Chris.
Deep Sheep. I'm Robby.
Alex, why?
And I'm Alex.
You actually said your name because I noticed in the Hunger Games you never actually use your normal name.
No, this is a podcast. Fuck it. I'm Alex.
Okay. So
No,
Robby,
okay. Hold on. Before we fucking start this off, I just want to say a little something. For the people in the comments that actually try to spell my name, it's Alaxx.
yes,
For
it's the
fuck damn
weirdest way
sake.
possible to spell that name.
Holy shit. And it's pronounced Alaxx. Anytime you see my name, it sounds like a laxative. Alaxx. Alaxx.
Was your mom
Alaxx.
drunk when she gave birth to you, and when they asked her, okay, so what do you want to name him? Alex. Okay, how do you spell
No,
that?
no.
God.
Here's the thing. No, originally my dad wanted to name me Zachary, and my mom threatened to throat punch my dad. Is like, no, we're not naming him Zachary for the love of God. and then she's like, you know, how about Alex? But we spell it different. My dad's like, oh, okay, fuck it. I don't care."
Nah, you were a mistake. She did that just so that people would never be able to spell your name right.
Fucking
It's
got
like
me.
if I ever have a kid, if he's a mistake, I'll name him like Richard, so his full name will be Dick Cox. His life will be hell.
No, Harry Cox.
Harry
Fucking
Cox is
Parent
another
of the
one I
Year
have in
award
mind.
goes to Christopher Cox, everybody. Holy shit.
Yeah. So Robby, we call you Roberto sometimes, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, every time we say Roberto, it makes me think of Oberto, the beef jerky. Have you ever had that?
I've tasted it.
You see, Robbie,
Okay, so that's
whenever
a
it
yes.
comes to me, I always refer to you as a fucking piece of shit because you are a piece of shit.
Speaking of that, so like, I'm sure everyone's wondering in the comments, why do you guys hate each other?
Quick question, or quick answer, not a quick question, quick answer. We don't hate each other. It's kind of a fake thing.
All right,
It's
so why?
exactly like Spencer and Daniel. Daniel doesn't hate Spencer. Spencer doesn't hate Daniel. They just do it for the camera.
Yeah, but everyone would
Camera.
agree you guys were the first ones to kind of have a rivalry going on. And what exactly started that?
Me being a squeaker.
If you want to be honest, yeah, that's probably it. Him being a squeaker. No,
And being
that and the
very,
fact that you
very
always
annoying.
stole my shit. You always would steal my shit anytime we
What?
was filming a video. Or you place your fucking dead shrubs all over my fucking house, you bastard.
I did.
Fuck you, Robbie.
I did.
Piece of
And then
shit.
I remember right before we filmed Hunger Games 1, we had a world where we practice or some crap, and we all lived in the same house, and there were like still people that weren't there, like Nathan wasn't there or anything like that, but like I remember Deathman got really mad at us for absolutely no reason. And,
He would always get mad really easily.
And then I was kicked out of the house for some reason. And then I let a creeper into the house and blew up all of Alex's stuff.
You dickhead.
You leukemia-looking motherfucker.
I was 12 years old, okay? Like 12, 11, somewhere around there.
Alex, so that means, Alex, you met me when I was like, what, 13? And that was just when my voice was starting to change, so I still had a pretty high voice.
That is true,
How'd you put up with
But
yeah.
you were still doing YouTube, so he probably... Did you know him before you met him? Alex?
Be a little bit more specific. Like
did you watch
do
his
mean?
videos before you met him?
Yeah. In fact, like how I met Christopher, like I used to. Well, I'm still a fan of his videos and shit. And I was just watching a few of his videos. I'm like, oh, this pretty spiffy. I kind of like this guy. And then I kept watching, and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna subscribe. I'm on his channel a lot. I might as well see what the fuck he's up to every now and then. So I check out his shit, and I'm like, oh, cool. He does gaming videos too. Well, then one day I see that he started like recording Halo Reach videos, like funny clips and shit. And I'm like, huh? You know, I want to see if he's on Halo right now. And sure as motherfucking shit, I see like I go to click on his profile, and apparently he made his gamer tag like a week ago after
Yeah. I made a
yeah.
gaming channel, and I announced my gamer tag and said send me friend requests, and you were one of the first 100 people to send me friend requests, and I just accepted all 100 of them. The other people that were in there were like Mike from Spartan Super Soldier, otherwise known as Thunder, and I think Mamuxi or whatever his new name is. There was Jiggly or Sean. He was also
Sean.
one of the first 100.
I'm so glad. So glad we got
who else was in the first 100? Alex was, obviously. So then we met in Halo Reach, right, Alex?
Yeah, here's what happened. I saw that you was in theater mode, and I'm like, oh shit! It's, no, I'm fucking lying. No, here's what happened. I was clicking on your profile, and it said, join session in progress. I'm like, holy shit. Okay, might as well see what's up.
Set things invite only.
Yeah, this was back when Christopher wasn't that anal about people joining his game.
Or penile.
That too. So I joined his game, and he's like, hi. I'm like,
hang on, it was
hey.
more hi.
Yeah, I was like, hey, how you doing? And he was like, I'm doing pretty good. And I was like, so what are you doing? You know? And it's like, I'm just filming some stuff for some Halo Reach. I mean, and that's pretty much it. Like, that's cool. That is so cool. Dude, I just want to tell you I love your videos. Like, I was a total fucking fanboy. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, the reason I liked you is because you were the only, like, fan of mine that had hit puberty. And I was like, whoa, this guy's, like, older than me and likes my videos. Whoa. And so then immediately I was like, I mean, I need to get to know him.
Yeah, so, eventually I was like, so, you want to play some Halo and shit, dude? And, he was like, yeah. So we play a game of Infection, and I guess Christopher found my reactions to, games, or no, that particular game pretty funny. And then so, like, I can't even remember what all I did. Like, what?
Well, you would, like, flip out over the littlest thing. Like, you were so full. I mean, you're still full of energy, but you had a lot of energy in that game, and you were just freaking out over every little thing, and it was hilarious.
Well, that's because all of it was fucking bullshit. I mean, seriously, you'd be on the other side of the fucking wall, a sword would come through, and then you're dead. I mean, come on, how is that not bullshit? And, of course, I didn't take it so lightly, so I did scream and cuss at the top of my lungs. And I guess this really, like, intrigued Christopher, because, like, I've got a fan that screams and cusses, and is older than me. This is boss.
Yeah, pretty much.
And so, like, after a few games, we was like, hey, Christopher, can I send you a friend request? He's like, yeah, sure, dude. And then, eventually, we just started playing more and more, and now, here we are, with best buds on the internet.
So I noticed something, Alex. You're the only one in Deep Sheep that calls me by my full name, Christopher.
Yes, I do.
Everyone else calls me Chris. Why is that?
I don't know.
You love me or something? Like, what is it?
Well, I mean, I was, like, I think it just might be a personal pet peeve. Like, how I'm introduced to people is how I originally call them. So if someone's name is Eric, but people call him Steve, I'm going to be like, you know what, fuck it, I know you as Eric, so you're Eric. And I was introduced to you as Christopher Cox.
Okay.
Sounds fair. So then why don't you call me Queer Bag?
Because you're a fucking idiot who needs to fucking...
Which is interesting because Robby, that's not your real name, is it?
No. So, my full name
You have a weird ass name is what you have.
Yeah, it's fucking
my full
weird.
name is Pelasasa Robert Tiapula. And my first
your
name.
family was like, alright, we got some weird ass names no one's gonna be able to pronounce. Let's just insert a typical white guy name in the middle there, Robert.
No, Robert is my my grandpa. I think it's my grandpa's middle name, something like that.
Okay, what was your grandpa's first name?
Some Samoan thing. I don't know.
Oh, fuck damn, Robby.
You're Samoan, so you're
I
like
bet you they was writing out your birth certificate, and eventually the dude was just like, fuck it, Robby.
But yeah, and then my first name is my mom's maiden name, and then Robert is my grandpa's middle name, I think, something like that. And then my last name is my dad's last name for obvious reasons.
That's really
Gee, I had no idea.
But yeah, I really wanted to bring up the first game that I was in with both of you. So the first ever
Did you say both, or did you say both?
both.
Both.
The first
Okay,
Halo
alright.
Broth.
The
He
first
said
Halo
chicken
Reach,
broth.
Continue.
The first Halo Reach game I was ever in with Chris and Alex at one time was one of the projects that Alex had made when he had way too much time on his hands. And
Shit.
So much jacking off.
Dude, you have no fucking idea. My dick was numb for weeks. Fucking
Anyways,
weeks.
he ended up making this cool invasion mode where you shoot the wall for a good amount of time and then it blows up.
No.
And then you walk past.
It wasn't that you shoot the wall. It was a invasion type game. Like, it was invasion game type, and it was off of a video that I watched about, like, once a goal is activated, the environment around you can change. So what I did, I set up, like, 2 big-ass steel walls, and you place a bomb there, and once the bomb goes off, the environment changes, so it deletes those 2 steel walls, and then it replaces it with other forge items that you place after those 2 steel walls. And I had placed, like, a bunch of random boxes, coils, and wire to make it look like you've blown the fucking wall to hell. And I was like, oh, this is so cool. Then, I think it updated, and, like, it had a different method of, like, switching those blocks. And the game type completely fucked up, and then I just got too pissed off, and I was like, you know what, I'm moving on to something else.
See, I'm glad you guys are here to tell these stories, because I don't remember a thing at all. I don't remember these game types or whatever.
I don't remember what
how
we
I met
talked
you,
about.
Robby. I don't remember how I even met, Nathan.
Yeah. Oh, shit!
Chris,
While
Like
I'm
the
here,
last one I met.
fuck damn, holy shit. While I'm here, should we inform them about the whole, like, why am I not in videos, or how come I wasn't mentioning the moving to California type of deal? Or do you want to save that?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh yeah, yeah I did.
Okay, now, you guys have been wondering why I haven't been any, yes, I need to learn how to
Say
English.
it.
I need to learn how to English, damn it. Okay. Basically, why I haven't been in any videos, or why I haven't made any videos recently, is because I have been busy with college and work. Holy fuck damn, being an adult is dumb. It's fucking stupid. Don't adult. Whatever you do, do not adult.
Don't adult.
Just move to
Be
Neverland.
kid. Always be kid. Or teen. Actually, I don't know. I don't want to know if you guys want to be a teen or not, because the stereotypical
No, I'd definitely
teenagers
be a
this
kid.
type of day and age is kind of fucking
I mean,
disappointing.
when you're a kid, though, you can't jack off.
I mean, that's fine.
But
It's
then
just, in
but then
today's
you're so
society,
innocent to
if
the
you're
world.
15 years old and you haven't had sex, you are considered a fucking loser. And I find that so
Exactly.
stupid.
So, Rob, you still got a chance. I'm way
Just
past my
fucking
prime.
dick balls. But eventually, yes, I would love to move out to California with the whole Deep Sheep cast and crew, because holy tamale, you know what? I was gonna have a creative comeback, but no, it's not. It's gone. It's fucking gone. I've got nothing now. But
Yeah, 'cause,
yes, eventually I would like to move out to California with everybody.
Because pretty much the reason why I didn't include you in the video is because I didn't know if you really wanted to be involved in movie making. Because I know that, like, obviously I want to make films. Spencer is the other one who kind of wants to be like a director. Robby, I think at one point you were interested in acting, but you also now are kind of interested in directing. Daniel is kind of interested in acting and just in general, just making stuff with us. What?
I'm interested in being an actor and a writer, not a director.
Okay, well, alright, so you're interested in writing. Everyone can write, okay? It's not that big of a deal.
I
Campbell
can't
My
write.
is a
scripts are
writer
gonna
and a
be way
storyboarder.
better
He draws.
than Daniel's scripts, okay?
I can't fucking write.
Exactly.
Okay, alright, so here's the difference, okay? So you can come up with the story. The tough part is actually writing the whole thing down. I don't really do that much. Coming up with ideas and stories, I do that all the time. Pretty much a lot of people can. So,
I
you
go
could be
sleepless
like our
nights.
script writer, and then Spencer can be like assistant director / producer or whatever. I'll be the director. Camden can be like our storyboard artist. Daniel can just, like be the actor and like just like fix things when things are going wrong. Alex, you are like an engineer, right? You're like building bridges and stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm in college
So, yeah,
for
you can
industrial
definitely,
tech,
like,
but I'd
build
also
us
like to be an
sets.
actor.
Well, okay, alright, so you can build like sets and props and stuff. I mean, in general, acting, we're all gonna be acting in the videos pretty much. It's,
Movies.
yeah.
Oh man, some of the
Yeah,
shit
so,
I
like,
made in high
we all
school.
got our roles. The only thing that I wish one of us could be is a producer. So that way they can handle the budget, they can handle the scheduling, getting everyone together, because that's my least favorite part of making videos, is calling people and texting them and making sure that they can get here on time to film the video. And I think you already went over some fun excuses that some of us have had to leave in the middle of videos with Mr. Robby. I'm sure we've already explained some of that.
Yeah, I went shirt shopping.
Yep.
What the
No
fuck?
shoe
You left the
shopping.
video to go shirt shopping?
No.
Shoe shopping.
It's
Shoot.
shoe shopping.
Oh,
It was a
I'm
joke.
fucking bad. I can't believe I was off a millimeter of the goddamn conversation.
No, honestly, like
Topic,
shoe
not conversation,
makes it
topic.
worse. It's like shirt. Like, okay, maybe all your shirts are dirty right now. Shoes, you wear shoes every day. It's not like they can be dirty unless you.
No. The shoes were not any kind of shoes. Those were like running shoes, like workout shoes.
Oh, running workout shoes. Yeah, I got one pair of shoes, and that's all I wear.
Yeah, that's the way I am. I've got one pair for work, and I've got one pair for everything else.
Wait, work? You work a.
Shut the fuck up! People aren't supposed to know that, you dickbag!
What? They have a dress code that includes shoes?
Ugh.
They do?
You're editing this fucking out. I am not. No, it cannot be revealed that I work at.
They actually ask you to wear specific shoes?
Yes.
What kind?
Fucking loafers. I look like I belong in the 1960s, for God's sake.
Why do they do that?
Okay, you know what? You can keep this audio footage, just bleep out. That way, at least it sounds interesting.
No, they're
Yep.
gonna know where you work at.
No, you're fucking not!
It's not even that big of a deal. Everyone.
Yes!
It's the fact
So many
that
people have worked at. It's not like it's an embarrassing thing.
it's the
No,
fact
I
that
don't
he
want.
said.
No, I don't want people to know I fucking work there.
It's the
Well, they
fact.
don't know where you
It's
live.
also the fact that he said. I mean, that might.
Plus, my
open
boss
some
has
eyes.
actually watched some of my YouTube shit.
Oh.
So if they see me bad mouthing, I'm fucking canned. So that's why you're gonna edit out every fucking part of the past 3 minutes.
Okay, so Robby, just bleep out, right?
And then I'll also bleep out the other thing that he said.
Just make sure no one hears the words.
Robbie,
Okay.
I swear, if I
bad.
watch this fucking podcast,
Chris,
and you
Alex,
say,
doing it. I don't wanna
and
keep
if the
having to
audio's
edit
left
it.
in where I work, I
Where do you work at?
I cannot be held responsible for what I'm gonna fucking do to you with a hammer.
Does this
No, Alex, I'm gonna believe it either way. It's just the fact that Chris keeps saying it.
what?
Shut the fuck up, Christopher!
It's okay. All right. At least
Fucking
you don't work
damn
at like
it.
or anything.
That is true.
Dude, you could be like.
Oh, that's crazy. You have the same name. Don't look the same.
Oh god,
If you
yeah.
cut your hair, you get some bitches.
You know,
Have you heard
that
of
joke
him?
never got any fucking older.
Alex, why do you have such long hair?
For a lot of reasons, but let's see. The main. Wait, I already answered this in a fucking cute. You know, I don't care. Okay. Main reason I have it, it's just mostly due to my Native American ancestral heritage, and just finding out about my history. It really hit me deep in my soul. What's left of it
What
anyway.
percentage Native American are you?
At least 25%.
Oh wow, okay. That's
But you see, here's
so
the
wait, that
fucking.
means like your grandmother or grandfather was Native American fully.
No. You're almost there. My great grandmother and my great grandfather, they were both full blooded.
So then that means you're 100% Native American.
No.
Because his
The
parents and
majority
his
of me is
grandparents messed it all
Irish.
up.
Which, I mean, I'm not dissing the Irish people, you know. Shout out
And
to
also, and also, it's just the fact that it's also just the fact that we've known Alex for so long. If he cut his hair, oh god,
No,
Yeah.
no.
looks
If
so
I ever
weird.
cut my hair,
that would.
it is because no. See, I can't even think of a reason why I would cut my hair because me with short hair, I look like a fucking Indonesian foreign exchange student adoptee. All right,
Well, you
I
know,
do not
when
look
making,
good.
you
I
know,
do not
movies
look
and
good.
Stuff, Alex, we might need you to play like a cop or something like that. And
Well, that's too fucking bad.
They
wigs.
don't have long hair, Alex.
That is too fucking bad.
Yeah,
wigs.
I've had to cut my hair for a couple parts before. Like, whenever in videos, all of a sudden, I just have short hair, that's because I was in, like, a play or video that required me to get my hair cut short.
Well, that's too fucking bad. Yeah, they're gonna have to accept me wearing a damn wig.
I've only... Wigs suck. I've tried.
I've worn
only ever
wigs
had
too,
to
asshole.
cut my hair twice. Like, fully cut it. And then, other than that, I keep my hair... Which makes me realize we three are the ones in Deep Sheep that have had our hair, like, long. Especially for a guy.
I am still the reigning fucking champ over that, but
you still have the longest hair by far.
Well,
and then it goes
no,
Chris,
let's see.
And then...
Back whenever
I'm sure
I was...
if my hair was actually straight like yours, it would be much longer.
Probably. But you see, here's the thing. Whenever I was, like, 14 years old, my hair was, like, half as long as it is now. So it was still pretty long, but not as long. And my dad had to convince me with an Xbox 360 and a trip to Arizona to get my hair cut short. Okay, fast forward.
So that's like $1,000 haircut.
Yeah, you damn fucking right it is. Now think about it now. Think about it now.
For a while, and then I was like, no, and they're like, whatever.
Now think about it now. I am a 20-year-old male. Okay, I am 20 years old. I have a job where I can buy anything I want. Can you imagine? Would you shut your fucking whole mouth? Can you imagine what it would take for someone to convince me to cut my hair?
Very long blowjob.
I'm talking like 3 months, man.
A 3-month blowjob?
A 3-month
You think
long.
you can last that
Your
long?
dick would shrivel up into like an old pinky toe.
But it'd be the best damn pinky toe 3-month blowjob adventure of my fucking life, I tell you what.
So
Like,
wait, what happened with your family, Robby?
Like, I'm trying to, like, grow my hair out again because I really like the long. And my mom was like, no, you're getting your haircut. I was like, no, I'm keeping my hair. And then she said, no. So now I'm just making a joke that every time she asks me, are you getting your haircut, I just say, when the new Star Wars movie... when the new Star Wars trilogy comes out, there you go.
Trilogy?
Because they'll never make a trilogy.
Dude, you're gonna want to get your haircut because that's like minimum of 5 years, 6 years.
I know exactly.
When was the last time I got a haircut?
I mean, if you grow long hair, it takes commitment to take care of it. I mean,
I know. I
mean,
need 2 towels to dry my hair.
Exactly. No one else fucking understands that struggle.
I needed
Except
like 2.5
females.
when I had my long hair.
So what I do is when I get out of the shower, I dry my body off, then I dry my hair, then I use the other side of the towel to like wipe my ass crack, and then I grab another towel and dry my hair again.
Shit.
And then I like avoid the ass crack towel because that's like, you know, radiation or something infected. I use up a lot of towels.
Like my current joke right now is when I get my haircut is when Doctor Who is over, and that's still going strong.
No, let's see.
The only one who watches Doctor Who.
And it's a great show.
Nerd.
I've only seen one episode of Doctor Who, and that was the Weeping Angels episode, and that fucked with me so much. Like, I couldn't handle watching a TV screen at all. And at work, it's even fucking worse because right next to us is like this big, like, ancient church, and they've got fucking gargoyles nearby. And every time I look up at it, it's just, it cracks and, like, scratches at the back of my head. Like, if I blink, that sumbitch is gonna come down here and fuck me 6 ways from Saturday.
I know.
Either way. But no.
Alex, okay, so, alright, if you want something to actually scar you, you should watch Game of Thrones. You're the only one in Deep Sheep that doesn't watch Game of Thrones, other than Nathan.
You see, I'm a Netflix guy. Like, I stick to Netflix. I cannot stand television because of the fucking commercials.
There are no commercials. It's an HBO show.
Game of Thrones has no commercials.
I'm too busy.
Yeah, okay, what TV shows do you watch?
The Office.
Okay, you have time to watch that.
Friends.
You have time to watch that. 10 seasons.
Let's see. What the fuck else is there? Oh, The King of Queens.
I don't know what that is, but you have time to watch that.
The Walking Dead.
You have... No, I mean, you might as well quit.
Asshole. And that doesn't even include all the anime shit I watch.
That's already more TV shows than I watch.
You see, a lot of people don't know. Well, as far as YouTube goes, a lot of the fans or our group doesn't know that I'm a big anime junkie, but not that fucking Orin High School bubblegum pop shit. I'm talking like Hellsing Ultimate, to where fucking Dracula's in a long blood drenched coat, shooting motherfuckers up like in an airport.
Dude, I know what you mean. I watched Pokemon back in the day.
That has nothing. God.
Got me some sexy Yu-Gi-Oh.
Dude, Dragon Ball
like
Z.
like the shit that I watch is more action packed and a lot more gore focused.
Dude, you ever seen a Squirtle fight a Charmander? It's the most intense thing you've ever seen.
Fucking got me there, man.
Fire and water. Speaking of fire and ice, Game of Thrones.
Shit.
Game of Thrones.
Eventually,
That
I will get around to
fantastic
watching
fight
it,
scenes, too.
but in the meantime, I think I'm just gonna chillax.
Oh really, Alex?
Well, I'm trying to enjoy like everything I've got. Like right now, I've got the semester off. That's okay. Back to the whole why I haven't also been recording. I also got a new laptop, and the software for my capture card got messed up. So I do not have a way to record video games. So that's why like the Minecraft adventures and shit have been, not there for the past few months. So I'm still trying to save up to get a capture card, and eventually save up to get a microphone, and eventually just save up to where I can do
HD.
Yeah, I'd like to get shit in HD,
Yeah, I don't really have another capture card to give you.
You don't have to. Oh yeah, Christopher gave me the capture card I used for my videos, and it was real nice to him.
Well, yeah, I ended up with a better one. I was like, whatever, I'll hand you this one.
Which was still nice.
Yeah. I'm a nice guy, thanks.
By the way,
no problem,
Alex, now you don't have a reason to not watch it. I just sent him the link of all seasons.
Yeah.
Scroll down, season 1, all episodes.
So wait,
season
okay,
2,
so
all episodes,
something that
season 3.
interests me. Alex, you still watch The Walking Dead?
Oh, whenever I can.
I
But
stopped
you
after
still
this
like actively
mid-season
watch it, like you're interested in it?
Well, yeah, I actively watch it then, yeah.
Because season 5 was the season that, let's see, I think the first one to quit the show was Spencer?
Yeah.
Spencer was the first one, and when did he quit? He quit after, what, the 4th episode of season 5?
I think so. I think it was right after,
No, wait, no, it was the Beth episode 8.
Oh,
when-
yeah.
That was the one where he was like, I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done with this. He was done.
That was the
I think
mid-season
Daniel
finale.
probably quit around that time too. He wasn't as vocal about it. Then
Mhm.
me and Camden continued to watch it. I think I quit after the 3rd episode, something like that. In the
quit.
second half of the season, maybe the 4th one. I quit watching it, and then Camden still continued watching it, but was like, I really don't like this as much anymore.
I quit
And Robby,
watching
when
it.
did you quit it?
I quit watching it after the mid-season premiere. After that episode, I was.
You see, I guess I must be the only one in deep sheet because I liked season 5. Like, I had one of my friends, TiVo it. He TiVo'd the entire of season 5, and I watched all of it, and I liked it.
But
Did you like all of it? All
okay,
of it though,
wait.
like every single
though,
episode.
How did you watch it? Did you watch it like pretty much almost straight through, like episode after episode?
Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't have to wait a week in between each episode.
Yeah, that's really what ruined it.
That and the commercials. You could skip the commercials, right?
Yeah.
That too. We couldn't skip commercials. We had to sit through every
couldn't
commercial,
skip
which is a
commercials.
third of the entire thing.
We had to wait a week, and the mid-season finale. Oh god, like from that to the mid-season premiere, like we had to wait that long to see what happened.
My biggest problem with the show is that so I've been reading the comics since before the TV show existed, and the comic books, they're not, they have great story. Sometimes they kind of lose their touch, but then eventually they get it back. And in general, it's a really good story, and it's very like hardcore. Like, reading at the age of like 11, this was some intense stuff to be reading. And then the TV show comes out, and in general, it kind of followed it for a while, and then it started to, lean off to their own story, which I'm fine with. Game of Thrones does that, all these book elitists are always like, oh, it was better in the book, or, oh, but this is supposed to happen. It's like, it says based off of, so it can take liberties and kind of make their own story. The only problem with the TV show, though, is they'll want to do their own story, but then they feel like they need to go back to the story in the comics because, comic book readers watch the show as well. And that's the problem, is that when they go back to the storyline in the comic books, none of it really makes sense, or certain feelings that you're supposed to be having in the books you don't have when you watch the show. Like, okay, so when they made it to New Alexandria, that's like what, the 5th safe zone they've ended up at, the 4th one, or something like that. They've come across, okay, Herschel's farm. That was a complete waste of time. They spent an entire season on that.
Oh, spoiler alert!
The prison.
What do you mean?
They had
alert?
Woodbury.
Oh, yeah,
they
Woodbury.
had Terminus.
Well, for the fans.
They had that little town that Everybody Hates Chris went to, and that was just for an episode. And then they ended up at New Alexandria.
Yeah, it's the 5th one.
All of that, in the comic books, all they found Herschel's farm, which was only for a couple issues, not an entire season. They went to the prison, which lasted a lot longer, and it was much more of like their safe zone. Then they were off on the road for a long time before they ever ended up at New Alexandria. Terminus never existed in the beginning, because then by the time you reach New Alexandria, it is an actual, like, oh my god, it's a safe zone. In the TV show, it's like, all right, this is what, the 5th safe zone we come across? Jesus, it's getting repetitive. And also, they'll take things that happen in the comics and they'll like add it to a different character in the TV show, but it just doesn't fit nearly as well.
Yeah.
Just like okay, all right, here's a perfect example. All right, so TV show, they introduced Tyrese. Okay, and Tyrese was like, he's supposed to be kind of a main character. Comic books, he was introduced right after Shane. He became like the new best bud of Rick, because Rick always has to have his second in command guy. TV show, it's obviously Daryl. It's always gonna be Daryl, because they'll never kill off Daryl.
Oh god, we've set Christopher off on a fucking rant.
You pretty much have, pretty much. But okay, I'll end with this point though, because this is a big point though. So it's a perfect example of why it's like, okay, did they really have to insert that? So beginning of season 4, they were like, okay, we need to get Tyrese to fight Rick, because that was a cool point in the comics, because they were like best buds, and then they did a bunch of bad stuff. Someone tried to commit suicide thanks to Tyrese. They got into a big ultra fight, and it like tore up the group forever. So they're like, all right, we need to get that in the TV show. We're not gonna have Daryl fight Rick. We're gonna have Tyrese versus Rick. So in the TV show, they're like, okay, let's introduce Tyrese as a girlfriend. Okay, we have a sickness going on. Let's just kill her off with that. All right, Tyrese is pissed. Perfect. Let's have him attack Rick, and then Rick just like beats the crap out of him. It didn't make sense at all. It was like, whoa, okay, they had a fight, all right. Okay, that's it. In the comic books, it was such a big moment, because they were like best buds and stuff, and they kept the group together as leaders. And then it wasn't even a fight really. It was more like Tyrese just beat the snot out of Rick, and then Rick was no longer the leader after that, and a bunch of bad stuff happened, and they never really became friends ever again. It was a much bigger point, but anyway, that's my rant.
All right, so back to what we were talking about before.
Can I add on to the whole TV show thing?
Go ahead.
All right, so now that's a case where a TV show based off of a book series is a bad sort of writing. In my opinion, another show that has great writing, even though it's based off of a book, Game of Thrones, freaking great, and it's even better now because unless the next book is released before the premiere next season, they're gonna be going off a completely new story, because we're fully caught up.
You're about to set Christopher off again.
We're
book
fully
elitists won't be able to like spoil it.
Yeah,
anymore.
we're all gonna be on the same page right now. And then sorry Alex, this is kind of boring for you, but we're like all on the same page right now. We can't wait for it. And I just don't know. Well, I don't know where they're going with anybody right now, because they all ended on a cliffhanger. Oh,
yeah, I mean that was what was so insane about the season 5 finale. Because in general, Game of Thrones won't like. Usually, TV shows end with like a huge cliffhanger in the finale. In general, Game of Thrones never really did that much. Like season 1's finale. How did that end? That ended with Daenerys standing up, which was cool, but it wasn't a cliffhanger, really. Season 2, kind of a cliffhanger with the undead army charging in, but not super much. Season 3, not really a cliffhanger. And then Season 4 was like more of like the ending of a storyline, but is going to continue on. This one, every single little storyline they had ended in an immediate cliffhanger. As soon as something big happened, you went, what? And then it cuts in the next scene. You're like, what?
Oh man, we have to have like a spoiler cast or something like that. Like, hey, we're gonna be talking about spoilers.
We need. Someone make a fucking annotation that be like, hey, these dickbags are gonna be producing spoilers, so skip to this part of the video.
It's not really big spoilers right now that we're talking about. Like,
hey, I didn't talk about shit. I just said I liked Walking Dead, not specifically mentioning anything that could give it away. I was just being the basic bitch in that conversation, being like, "Oh yeah, it's pretty good."
We didn't give any. We didn't give like huge like story.
But still, it's a
away.
spoiler.
I only explained to season 2. I didn't give away anything.
Fuck it, let's change the subject.
Alex, you have a tattoo. You're the only one in Deep Sheet with a tattoo. Why is that? Do you regret it?
Let's see. No, I do not regret it. It represents my religious beliefs. However, comma, exclamation point. I have my own sets of beliefs. I say this like I'm about to play a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card, for God's sake.
You're about to go on your rant of religion.
No.
Activated my shot
yes,
comment section.
Yes, true.
I've already
a bunch of wars
are
like
about The Walking Dead.
Like a bunch of fucking wars are started because of religion, but that doesn't make religion a bad thing. Everyone has the right to believe in what they want to believe. If someone is Christian, great. I can relate to you guys with something.
I'm Christopher.
Yeah. Or if I have a friend that is atheist, that is fine too, because they have every single right to be who they want to be, worship who they want to worship, or not worship anything at all. It doesn't matter. And I wish people would stop being these judgmental assholes. Like there's a reason Christians have such a bad reputation for being judgmental assholes. They will take things from the Bible and use it against a specific targeted group, but they are missing the main point. Love one another. Love thy neighbor. For the love of God, you can not like them, but you can still love them. Just like how I fucking hate a lot of people, but at the same time, I kind of have to fucking love them, even though I don't want to, I have to. Which kind of sounds bad, the way that I'm putting it, but it all just comes down at the end of the day, what you take from it.
See, with religion, people always ask me, what are you, Christian? And I'm like, no. And they're like, well, do you believe in anyone? I was like, I don't really know. And they're like, so you're atheist? And I'm like, no, I just don't really believe in anything. And then they're like, okay, yeah, you're atheist. Because people like to categorize things. Mm-hmm. They like to label a person as something so that they can understand you easier. If they don't understand you, they'll try and figure something out about you, and then they'll remember you by that.
Yeah.
If they don't know you, they'll ask you basic questions like, oh, do you watch any TV shows or something like that. If I say I watch Game of Thrones, they're like, you like Game of Thrones? That's what I'll remember you by. If they ask you about religion, are you atheist? No. Oh, okay, so you're Christian then? No. All right, you're atheist. Okay, so I'll stick with that. I prefer to be in the I don't give a shit group for religion. I don't really believe in anything. I just kind of go along with my life.
Yeah.
Because in general, like, there's certain things, like, basic, like,
you just don't want to be categorized in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's pretty much just basic things in life. There's your job, your career, you have family, you have friends, and you have religion. Those are like the basic things of life that everyone kind of has.
Yeah.
In general, I don't think you need to have all four. There are plenty of people that, sadly maybe don't have a family, but their friends keep them together, or religion keep them together. They're able to continue on. There are plenty of people with family, but maybe not friends, which again sucks, but hey, they're able to do what they can do. There's plenty of people without job or career, which sucks, but they can continue on with the other three categories. I personally, I have a career. I'm going into a career. I have family. I have friends. I have no need for religion, really. So that's just kind of my basis of life.
And that's fine, because everyone has a right to choose what they want to believe in or not believe in.
This is America. Freedom!
I mean,
my whole thing
I
about...
do want to clarify this real quick. Yes, I know that I do cuss and swear a fucking lot. However,
you don't say GD.
I do not say GD because I think that is
upstairs.
I think that is over the line unnecessary. But sometimes I have to be. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've said it, but I have to. Like, my blood has to be fucking boiling at that point.
Now,
I mean, whether you're Christian, Buddhist, Satanist, or atheist, it doesn't matter. You should always either try to help someone next to you. If you see someone that's below you, always try to help them. And if you see somebody above you, congratulate them on getting that far. And it's so fucking irritating that people can't just come together and be fucking humans. See, okay, this is how okay, let me see how I can try to explain this. Human beings are the greatest thing that has ever fucking happened. And I say this because we learn to adapt. We learn to come together. We learn to build society. And we learn how to do complex features that make us humans. Now, this world is not made up of humans. This world is made up of people, and people are the fucking scum of the damn earth. We pollute, we destroy, we kill, we sleep, we eat, we fuck, we just do all this unnecessary bullshit. And I wish that this planet was made up of humans, but no, it's made up of fucking people. There's a few humans in the mixture, and I like to consider myself human every once in a while, but eventually, and at some points, at random occurrences through the day, I become a person. And whenever I become a person, I fucking hate it. Because I hate being a person. I want to be human, not a fucking person. Holy
Robby,
fucking shit.
Are you a human or are you a person?
I think I'm half and half, dude.
I would say I'm 3/4 and a quarter. I'm quarter human, 3/4 person.
I'd say you're 3/4 human, 24% people, and 1% Wobby.
There you go.
But anyways, Alex, I heard one word in that whole thing that surprised me. So, Satanist.
Robbie, I may be a Christian, and God bless you, Robbie. You know,
I didn't
you know, peace be unto you. But I swear, I will slit you from ear to ear in front of your newborn children.
If I tell a story?
Why so serious?
Robbie, I will kill you. I will
Do
fucking
you want to
fucking
know
leave Deep Sheep
Where
right
I got
now.
these scars.
All right, bye, Alex. So that is it for this late night with Deep Sheep. We went from Walking
Is
Dead
it really?
to
Is it really the
religion.
end? Oh my
That's
god,
crazy.
it's the end! Wow, we went from The
So-
Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, and all that stuff to religion.
Which do you think will set off the comments more? Me ranting about Walking Dead or Alex ranting about humanity?
We didn't even talk about the 2-year anniversary live stream.
No,
We
not
tried
one
that before,
fucking
but it
bit.
failed because audio messed up.
Yeah.
But in the comment, guys, just tell us what you like about the podcast, what you don't like. If you want us to talk about something else, more political. If you want us to talk about more personal stuff.
Oh god.
Just tell us what you want to hear or do not want to hear, and if you actually are surprised that I'm actually in a video in a fucking blue moon
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Maybe this
try.
video
We're
will get
gonna
more
definitely
views
try
than
and put
you're in.
Alex in more videos more often, of course.
And I'm gonna try to be in
but,
more videos
yeah.
if things at work can stop being so
I know we didn't get
complex.
to.
What?
What?
I know we didn't get a
there
chance
you
to
are.
talk about it. I know we didn't get a chance to talk about it in the video, but again, thank you guys so much for the support you guys have been giving us. Like the more views coming here to the channel.
Like,
Like,
you
we
guys
watch
make
our
me
shit.
so
we
moist.
just passed like 600 followers, maybe even 700 followers on the Twitch channel. Which,
Woohoo!
by the way, that 2-year anniversary live stream was amazing. So much fun.
That makes
Eh,
my dick twitch.
And yeah,
That
so,
makes
yeah,
me
we're having-
moist.
We're having a lot of fun doing all this stuff for you guys. We hope you guys are having a lot of fun watching our stuff for you guys. And yeah, that's all I gotta say.
All right. Any last thoughts, Alex?
Shit. Let me.
Well, it's okay because that's something I would expect from a person who works at.
You son of a bitch! Fuck you!
Bye.
See you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.